Naruto, this loud and dream-filled boy, has become a timeless symbol of hope and perseverance. His story, marked by the pain of loneliness and the weight of sacrifice, has touched millions of fans around the world. He climbed the ranks not only to become Hokage but also to prove that even the most broken souls could carry the hope of everyone. However, with the arrival of Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, a question divides fan communities. Has the legacy of Naruto been respected or destroyed? Boruto, the son of the legendary Hokage, grows up under an immense shadow. But is he capable of carrying this legacy? Or have the story and values of Naruto been lost in the pursuit of modernity and renewal? Today, we will analyze this issue in depth. Does the flame of Naruto still burn in the story of his son? Or has it been extinguished by the narrative choices of this new generation? Today, we will talk about the transfer of power between Naruto and Boruto. Today, we will talk about the father who paved the way and the son who did not follow it. Today, we will talk about Naruto's legacy to Boruto. Get ready for a poignant and uncompromising analysis. The world of Naruto is deeply rooted in the story of a lonely young boy who, despite tragedies and challenges, fought to achieve his dream of becoming Hokage and bringing peace to his world. The legacy of Naruto is this balance between pain and hope, sacrifice and resilience, a journey where every battle was a step closer to a better world. However, with Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, many fans wonder whether this legacy has been respected or, on the contrary, diluted by the narrative choices of the sequel. At first glance, Boruto seems to want to follow in the footsteps of its predecessor by exploring a new generation. Yet the series has taken directions that some feel betray the essence of the original work. The sacrifices and struggles of Naruto, once imbued with deep meaning, sometimes seem minimized. For example, the ninja world that Naruto and his comrades suffered so much to unify is now faced with technological and political conflicts that overshadow the emotional and spiritual stakes of the original story. In this new context, Naruto himself is portrayed as a man burdened by the responsibilities of his role as Hokage, sometimes distant from his family. This narrative choice, though human, creates a fracture in the heroic image of the character. For many, Naruto, who had sworn never to abandon those close to him, now seems crushed by the system he himself helped build. This raises a fundamental question. Does Boruto honor Naruto's initial promise of a world where love and friendship triumph over hatred? The harshest critics of Boruto also point to the emotional imbalance between the generations. While Naruto told a story of inner struggles and self-overcoming, Boruto focuses more on technological heritage and interstellar conflicts. Although these themes bring new perspectives, they sometimes lack the emotional depth that made Naruto so compelling. Thus, the question of whether Boruto destroys the legacy of Naruto largely depends on individual fans' perceptions. While some appreciate the modernity and new challenges introduced, others lament the absence of that intimate connection to the roots of the original story. In the first part of this analysis, we saw how Naruto marked a turning point in the history of the ninja world by building a bridge between the past and the future, reconciling the scars left by generations of war and solitude. The character of Naruto Uzumaki, with his unshakable optimism and unwavering courage, represented a vision of hope, redemption, and perseverance, living proof that even the most broken could rebuild a better world. However, with Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, it seems this legacy is undermined by new dynamics. One of the major criticisms of Boruto lies in the depiction of Naruto as Hokage. In Naruto, this character embodied rebellion against injustice and the desire to protect his loved ones. But in the sequel, he is shown as a man overwhelmed by the weight of his responsibilities. This change can be explained by the need to illustrate the evolution of his role, but this image of a Naruto too busy for his family and friends seems to dilute the idealism of the character. From a man willing to sacrifice his life for his village and loved ones, Naruto becomes a distant father struggling to balance his duty and his relationships. The lack of this human warmth in him feels like a betrayal of the legacy he left, one built on love and solidarity. This aspect of the series raises the question of balancing the burden of legacy with the possibility of new generations assuming this responsibility. In Boruto, this weight seems to crush the vision Naruto once had of the role of Hokage, a role that was not just a symbol of power but the soul of a unified village. Here, the characters of the new generation, especially Boruto himself, are caught in dilemmas that starkly contrast with the essence of Naruto's path. The characters of Boruto have not experienced the suffering and sacrifices of their fathers. Instead, they grow up in a world of prosperity, where war seems distant and conflicts feel disconnected from the reality of the new generations. This gap in perception between Boruto and Naruto creates a fracture in values, a divide between the necessity of fighting to preserve peace and the naivety of a youth that, instead of drawing inspiration from it, seems to rebel against this legacy. Thus, Boruto can be seen as a subtle critique of how technological progress and comfort solutions can erase the lessons of the past. Like Tomioka, who bears the weight of the sacrifices of his friends and family, Naruto spent his life honoring the memory of those who came before him. But in Boruto, this legacy is questioned by the younger generation, who don't always understand the reasons for the sacrifices and struggles that shaped history. The spirit of sacrifice and the pain of loss, which were at the heart of Naruto's journey, seem to be replaced by a much more selfish search for meaning. In conclusion, Boruto, Naruto Next Generations highlights the complexity of legacy from one generation to the next. It shows that while Naruto's ideals are challenged by the realities of a different era, they do not completely disappear. Far from being a mere destruction of his legacy, the series offers a profound reflection on how younger generations can rebel against, reinterpret, and rebuild the values of the past. The quest of Boruto and his companions is not pure rejection, but rather a process of redefining inherited ideals. Like Naruto before him, each new generation must face its own struggles, sacrifices, and choices. In the end, the legacy of Naruto does not lie solely in heroic achievements, but in the ability to question and evolve while carrying the weight of the sacrifices that shaped this world. Hope, though transformed, remains at the heart of this legacy. The true continuity does not lie in simply repeating ideals, but in their evolution through the trials faced by each generation.